Okay, welcome back here. You're looking at a passenger side door panel out of a 2002 BMW M3, and we're going to go and show you how to remove it today. Why would you need to remove a door panel? It's a good question. For various reasons. Most importantly, if you need to replace a window regulator, you got to go ahead and take this off. Inner handle. You got to replace your side view mirror. Okay, or if you got to replace your exterior handle, which is out here. Okay, those would be the main reasons why you would need to have the knowledge or know how to remove a door panel. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and take you step by step here, show you the tools, and if you have any questions at the end, let us know. Okay, first what we need to do is we need to locate the screws to remove. Okay, and these screws are Torx. We got one here, 1, 2, 3 here, okay, and the one that most people forget sits right behind this cover. Okay, that's the 4th one there. Okay, so you gotta remove those screws, and I'll show you right now. Also too, what you need to do is behind the inner handle there is a cover. You gotta pop that out with a sharp object. Okay, again, we'll show you how to do that. Okay, so here we go. Okay, the tools that I'm going to start with is this here, this pick, and this tool is needed to remove the cover, small cover, from the inner door handle, which is this one here. Okay, I like to use a sharp point because you got to get in the edges and just pop it out. I've done it before, I already did it, so it looks easy, but you have to get in there and pop it out. Okay, so you remove that. So that's the tool right there. Secondly, what I like doing is I like using one of these drives, small drives with an extension, and you're gonna need a T20. Okay, and you need an extension because you need to have access, because you know the screws go towards the back, and also because this is thin, it'll actually go in smaller holes here. Okay, so let's get started, and we'll take off the bolts. Okay, so I take my tool. See, that's why I like using a thin socket, because you can actually get through here. And then you go ahead and remove this one here. Once you're done with that, I'm going to continue here and here. Okay, I've gone ahead and removed the bolts from here and up here. Now I come here to this behind this cover. The tool that I use is this one here. What you got to do is just, again, very carefully, you know, because you're working with leather here, something easily easily to cut. So just go ahead and pop this cover off. Okay, let me go ahead and do that. Okay, so this is the cover here, the airbag cover, and as you can see in the back, it's got these holders which keeps it in place. Okay, now let's go ahead and remove the screw that sits back there. Again, just want to point out that that's the reason why I like using the smaller ratchet with the thin extension, because it actually fits through these tight places. Or you can also go ahead and use a screw with the end, a Torx end. Okay, up to you. Okay, so once all the screws have been removed, now you need to go ahead and go on the side here of the door panel and just pop the pins out, because this door panel is being held by pins. The pins sit on the back along the edge. Okay, these are the tools I like to use. You know, it's got a thin blade here, but they're plastic, so if you slip, it's not really gonna cut or scrape any metal that bad. Okay, same thing here. This is the ones I like using. I know some people like using just something like this, or flat screwdriver, which is fine. If you're comfortable with that, go for it. But again, if you can get some of these here, they come in handy in other jobs. Okay, so what I do is I go ahead and locate the corner edge of the panel, push my my tool through it here. Okay, so it's in, and then pretty much just go along and just pop the pins. What I like doing too is I like looking on the sides, because if you take the time and look through here, you can actually spot where the pins are. And like I said before, try to be as close as possible to the pin when you pop it out. If you do it in the middle, like say for example the pin was here and you tried popping it from here, you're gonna go ahead and damage the panel here. So again, just take your time, you know, tilt your head here, look, see if you can locate the pins visually here, and if you do, put the tool there and pop it as close to the pin as possible. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so once you pop one pin, let me see here, see, you can actually kind of see where the other pins sit. Okay, and then if that's the case, you can just go ahead and take your arm, you know, and just kind of pry gently all around here, you know, locate, go through it. If you see if you feel some resistance here, go ahead and pull with your hand, but again very gently, and just kind of go around the panel. You know, if you see some resistance here, see I just popped one pin out through there. Okay, so again, just make sure that all the pins are removed, and it's very simple. You pop the tool in, pop one pin, and then if you can, just kind of follow with your arm. I like doing that because I get a better feel as to, you know, where the pins are and so forth. Okay, once you make sure that all the pins have been popped out, what you do is, what I do personally, again this is your choice, the panel is being held by some pins, and along the side there's a pin here, I believe a pin here, and it just latches on from the top. So let me go ahead and see. I start from the edge here because this is here. I pop it in, you know, so, and then I start pulling. See, there's the pin I mean right here. Okay, so you got to pull towards you. Don't push up, because if you try to pull up, you're gonna break it. So pull towards you. Okay, and I'll show you once it's removed how the back looks. So again, you go here, you pop it out, and you see actually there's a few pins, a few holders. I mean, this holder here all along the edge of the window here. Okay, and that's what's holding the panel in place. So of course, what you need to do is, once this comes off, you need to go ahead and unhook your inner handle. See this pin right here where my thumb is? You gotta pop it up. I usually use a screwdriver to pop it up, and then this thing comes out. And then of course just disconnect all the cables. There's cable right there, speaker cables mostly. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that here. Okay, I'm gonna show you how to remove this here. Of course, I'm holding the panel with my leg, with my knee here. Okay, just make sure it doesn't hang, because you might damage the cables here. So what you do is, let me see here. Here you go. You go ahead and you take this pin with something sharp, pop it out. Okay, if you got two hands available, it's much easier. But I just want to show you what to expect. So then just release the handle there, and this should come off. Alright guys, and that's how you remove a door panel for a 3 Series. Okay, I just want to show you the back of the door panel so you know, have an idea where the pins are. You know, as you can see, this pin is usually forgotten because of the fact that it's so high up that when people, they think this is the last one and they forget here. So make sure that you don't forget this one here. Pull it out, otherwise you're going to break it when you try to force it out. Same thing here. You see these pins up here? They're forgotten. So make sure when you're you know, using the tool in your hand to pop the pins, try to go as far up as you can to remove this one here. And the pins just sit all around here, the door. You know, this right there, okay. And again, in the beginning I asked why would you want to remove this door panel, to remove the to replace the inner door handle. And again, if your speakers are blown and you need to replace them, you need to go ahead and remove the door panel. So there's different reasons or uses that you would need to remove, different reasons why you would need to remove this door panel. Okay, so again, this is the how the back looks, and as always, you know, proceed with caution. This is just informational video. We don't take any responsibility for whatever you do, so be careful. And if you see any parts here that you're you need to replace, such as, again, inner door handle, speaker, panel. Be sure to check our eBay site, and you can find a link posted here on this YouTube on our YouTube homepage. Okay, check out the variety of parts we have available, and go ahead and purchase it, and we will be sure to ship it out to you as soon as possible. Again, if you have any questions, please let us know. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and best of luck to you in the removal process. Take care.